everyone in the chat, Pedro, there's a way you can make money by cuddling someone. I don't know if you know this.
I know. I'm waiting for the video. We need to get that video.
I may just sign up. I may see how weird this. First of all, you have to be accepted. So it's not like, I'm not necessarily Idris Elba. I'm not Will Smith or something. Why do you use the word Will Smith? But I'm not like, like some 8 or 9, 10 guys. So like you can make a profile and have your mug on there, and like someone's gonna pick it and say, yeah, I would like to cuddle with you. I think it's kind of similar to TaskRabbit. You look at it, you see the rates, you say, I want to cuddle with that person. You know what I mean? So that's
do you think are most of the cuddlers that are on that app, are they men or women?
I actually,
the people doing the cuddling, like the workers,
Let's look at it right now.
Let's look it up.
Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Because this is important.
I think it's mostly women.
Okay, let's see. Let's look at. This is very important. this is gig work. This is gig work. So we could go to cuddlecompanions.org. Okay, cool. All right. So we could see. You can do in call or out call. That sounded weird.
So those are all four women, right?
Yeah, we're gonna see if there's any dudes. Yeah. Is that what we're looking for?
No, what I'm saying is I think most of the people that work these apps that cuddle, the cuddlers are mostly women, is my point.
Yeah, definitely.
Look, I haven't seen one dude yet.
Where's the dudes at?
They're not going to be, bro. They're not going to be there. You're going to be the first one. You're going to
get. I'm not going to get any. I'm not going to get any.
They're all young, attractive women. Look at this. Look,
I'm not going to get a chance.
Look. Not one dude.
Okay, that's not fair. So what happened if you need, a strong man to, or at least a man to hug you?
But listen, I think it's like I think I don't know. The cuddling thing is fascinating to me because I think it's. Oh man, I could say so much about this. I just don't know. I could say so much.
Listen, we got listen, we have opportunities to talk about a lot of interesting things in our future. Don't worry about it.
No, but look at the women on here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not passing judgment. I'm saying look at the women on this app.
Let's click this one, Buttercup, and see how much. Let's see what. Yeah. Okay. So she's a 23-year-old college student.
Okay, good for her.
All right. So she has different cuddle services. For 2 hours, she wants $300.
So $150 an hour. That's twice what you said. You said $80.
You could pick your prices here. So you can choose. So it depends on.
So go to her picture again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you make the picture? Okay. Is there another?
I'll make it bigger if you want. Let me see.
Yeah, make it bigger for the viewers. I want to see. Okay. So she's a cute young female, right? Yeah. Well, I would think most of the people in the chat would probably say, yeah, she's cute. She's 23. She's blonde. She's cute. So I think dudes are coming to these apps. I think they want to get cuddled, and I don't know. I think there's some of these guys want to get cuddled the right way, and some want to get cuddled. I'm just saying.
For $300.
For $300, I mean, for 2 hours. That's a lot of cuddling, though. Like you're gonna go.
That's a lot. All right, that's too much for me. I'm like, okay, get off me. Like, why are we still beauty cuddles? So this person is in Atlanta, Georgia. They got the pictures.
Another attractive woman, just a cute girl. Like
So if you want to get cuddled by her, let's see how much she charges. Oh, for $160 for 2 hours. That's reasonable. Okay. I think. Overnight. Book me for overnight cuddle. 16 hours total. She wants $750.
Wow. If people pay for that though, 2 nights.
Book me for a 2-night cuddle. $1,300.
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna cuddle, guys.
Listen,
I've got to find one person. Will cuddle with my medium ugly ass, and I get $1,300. Wait! I had it click. I didn't have. Only had the female click. So all right.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering. I was like, okay.
All right. So let's go back. Let's go back.
Just go to all.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's relax and unwind. Oh Lord.
That's what you do when you cuddle. You relax and unwind.
Yeah, I get it. I think it's fascinating.
Okay. I did put dudes. Where's the dude?
But look.
All right. You know what? We're gonna change it so I can just see dudes. Okay. All right. Yep. All right. Would you like to be hugged by this guy?
I'm good. Thanks. Hello, everyone.
Same age as me. He
Oh
loves to
man,
cuddle. He loves to meet new people.
a little bit. I feel like this is interesting. I am intrigued. I feel like I
So
need to. Yeah,
this young man wants $106 to cuddle for 2 hours.
two
This
hours.
guy. No?
No, I'm good. Is that a
Oh,
cat? I'm
yeah.
good.
Oh, yeah. I know.
I'm
All
good.
right. Yeah.
If he brings his cat, I'm ghost, man.
Bring his cat. Yeah. So they got a fair amount of dudes here. He's not showing his face, so I'm not trusting this guy.
Yeah, no way.
Cool
Another
beard.
cat. Okay, another cat. All right.
Yeah, I don't understand. Okay, why you not showing your face? Oh, you want like this guy? Houston, Texas?
The papa you deserve. Okay,
All
listen.
right, that was
Hannibal, hold
weird.
up.
Yeah.
We need to get 300 likes because I would love to see your face on this website. I think it's awesome, man.
I think you know what? Look at these pictures. I don't know. I'm just saying I can compete.
I think you
I
can
think
definitely
I
compete.
can.
Yes.
Wait, this guy's a Harley rider, devout Christian, a true husband, dad, grandfather type, who's a big kid at heart, kind, respectful, caring soul who gives huge, extra large hugs.
See, I think, like I said, I think I said something. I think we talked about this somewhere or something. I think I look at, or I went live and you were in the live a couple weeks ago and I mentioned it. So I feel like the cuddling is, for some people, for probably most, it's like therapy. It's like, it's like, it's therapy. It's therapeutic, right? It's cuddling. Like I've heard this, I've seen this before on certain shows, like, but I think for some people it's like creepy. You know what I'm saying? And
There's a video
yeah.
on YouTube. I don't want to put it out right now, put it on right now to watch, but I forgot which video it was. You can probably look at it. They brought in couples and not just men and women, but they had like sisters or friends or family. And it
Mhm.
said hug for 4 minutes straight. And it was all standing, no one's laying down. And it was such an emotional video.
Yeah.
When you hug someone you love really long,
Yeah.
especially you could feel like some of them were crying, and it's not like something happened. It was like no, just hug, and they kind of went to different couples. Like they had like mother and father with their kid, little baby, they're hugging for.
Mm-hmm.
It generates emotions.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
kind of crazy. I mean,
Yes.
it's kind of hard to explain. So this is a little weird, but when you have someone you care about, and you say, sometimes when you get your wife or your mom or something, you hug them a little longer.
Yeah.
And they don't necessarily like break away from it. They enjoy it, and you just hug and hug and hug, and I don't know. I mean, it's obviously some scientific stuff I don't remember, but it brings it to you understand why people need touch, like you need it.
Yes. And I think a lot of us didn't have it because we were, pandemic and stuff, like people stayed home, they didn't get out, they didn't work, they didn't whatever. And I think most of us, you got 100 people in here. I would say, I'm going to ask a question right now to the chat. You just mentioned hugging for 4 minutes. That's an extremely long amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
I would say most of us have not hugged somebody recently for more than 10 seconds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Think about the last time you hug somebody. Usually it's a quick hug or something like that. Maybe your spouse, you give them a little kiss. Even if you just sit here and count to 30 seconds, that's a long time to hug somebody, right? Yeah. But when you get past a certain amount of time, I think it's like a minute of touching somebody, there's a bond that happens, especially if you know them, and there's a connection, and it releases, like, I don't know what the word is, but like it's something, right?
We got smarter people than me and you in here.
Yeah.
Amy, hugging and cuddling, it releases endorphins. And
yes.
then Brandy came with endorphins. So thank you guys. Okay, we're not come on, CP Trade. Get a hug.
I'm good about
someone
that.
You care about, not a random person. Sometimes hugging a random, you could tell if someone needs a hug, man. But yeah, don't get in trouble, guys. Just hug someone you actually is your with.
Don't walk up to strangers and start hugging people.
No, it's one of the things. I don't know if you're into comic book conventions or comic cons, what they call them. Mm-hmm. Back in the day, before you gotta stay 6 feet away from each other, there would be people who would have a big sign on them saying free hugs, and you would just hug each other, and it's cool. Like, it was nothing weird about it, and I don't know why that even was a thing. But like any convention you go to, it'll be a few people, men, women, they'll be like free hugs. And it didn't matter. Like, you hugged, and it was mad cool. Nowadays, again, you can't do that. Hey, this looks like my cousin.
Grand Rising. What does it say? Grand Rising, everyone. Oh, Atlanta, Georgia. Okay.
Yeah, he's trying to be extra sweet with the good morning. Some people like Grand Rising.
See.
Yeah, that's
interesting. I wonder if I'm a dude, right? And I put this because let's just be 100 right now, right? Just me and you talking, Hannibal, right?
Sure.
Women are probably more sought out to be the cuddler than the men. I would
assume so.
But if you're a dude, right, and you put an ad up, all you got to do is get one a month, and you make a few extra $100. Why not, right? I mean, I think that's how some people look at it. I mean,
yeah, I would say this is a side hustle.
Yes.
Like, I don't know if you'll be good enough to be full time unless you just have consistent clients and positive experiences. So this young gentleman, he's the best. His occupation, he's the best cuddler ever. Yeah. So basically, I think everyone's base is $80 an hour on this one. So the 2 hours. So and you guess you bump it up on your popularity. I think if I'm gonna do the cuddling thing, one thing I can see, especially for the dudes, the women they got it down, right? They got it down pack. Better pictures. Like
some of the pictures are a little.
Yeah, you're selling something.
Yeah.
Your body.
Look at the guy right there. Like, look at the guy all the way to the right with the longer. Like, no, well, both of them. But that guy, yeah. What's up with that? Hello. That's creepy. That's creepy. I'm sorry.
He's an easygoing, straight male, old school type of guy, Pedro. He wrote all of that.
I bet he did.
He enjoys games, music, playing the guitar. I'll travel to you. He gets cuddles and performs.
Hold on. Is this a dating website or is this a business? Like, why do I need to know you like to play the guitar if you're going to cuddle me?
Oh, because you're going to be talking. Because you're not going to just be sitting there silently, right? So you got to kind of have an idea of what you're going to be talking about the entire time.
That's so intimate. That's interesting. Okay.
Oh, actually, someone put in the comments, Reagan. Wait, I got it. I have a feeling Pedro could make a lot of money doing it.
That guy. You know what? I love to cuddle my girlfriend. Like, I love it. Well, she cuddles me. I got no shame in my game, y'all. Like, my girlfriend Madison is the best, right? And like, I like to lay. She'll rub my head. Like, I go to sleep. So I wouldn't be the guy that would cuddle. I'd like to be cuddled, but I hope I never have to do this. I'll say that. So,
but you know what? Nothing wrong if you choose to. I know judgment.
No, not at all.
We're looking at it. I'm just saying the women have better pictures.
Well, but look, these are attractive women, dude. I mean, look at most of these women are what I would consider attractive, I think.
Okay, Pedro, we're gonna be really real. Should we? I want too real. So I think you were kind of leading it earlier when you were saying, do you think this is strictly a cuddling website?
No, I don't.
No, okay, yeah, me neither.
I think for some it is, but there are a lot of websites that you can go to, and some of them have been shut down, and and it says one thing, but it means another. So I think that for some women and men, it is just a cuddle thing. I think for others, it's an opportunity to be something different, possibly.
Matthew said, "Sorry, babe, I won't be home tonight. I have an open cuddling session." You're gonna be like, say what? And then a frying pan comes across it.
I mean, let me ask you, Hannibal. So you sign up for this. What's the wife's gonna say? I mean, how's she gonna react?
I brought it up. She said she'd be interested.
She'd be cool. Okay, cool.
The money.
Well,
make the money. We have a very unique bond. Like, cuddling wouldn't necessarily be. Now, if I said we're traveling together, no, it's funny. Traveling is a problem.
Really?
I can't go anywhere. But if I said, I showed her the website. You're like, if I can get someone, I think it would. I don't think she would mind that much.
Yeah, it's good money. Can you imagine booking like an overnight and you sleep with, you cuddle somebody, you wake up the next day, you got $900,000. I mean, for one night's of work, and you probably slept half the time. That's fantastic.
Yeah, but look at this young lady. All right, it's kind of hard to see the picture. She kind of, you can see.
She looks cute, I guess.
Looks like a model. A model.
So, and I hate to be that guy, but I'm just being honest with y'all. I feel like for some people, this is like, all right, here, give me $300 to cuddle. But then like once you get to cuddling, it's like what's on the rest of the menu? You see what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm being honest, bro. Like
is there a tip involved there?
That's what I'm saying. I think that for some people, men and women on these apps, the ones that are offering their services, I think there's a menu. There's an exclusive menu with some options for more money.
She is doing a different rate. Quick cuddle, an hour for $200.
So that's crazy, bro. Look at
3 hours. She wants $420. And she don't do no overnight. Ain't no overnight for her. She ain't doing that. 8 hours for $700. So 8 hour day. What is that hourly? Is that just 8? I can't.
Does it say 8 for what? 700?
700.
So that's like $90. It's $90 an hour.
Listen, you can't think on this. You can't be mad. Like, you can't even be like, this is a bad idea. If she can get 2 a month of 8 hours, which is a lot.
There's no overhead. I guess you probably have to pay. You probably have to pay something to be on here. I would imagine they're probably taking some cut, but there's no overhead for real.
It's 15. They take 15% of whatever you make.
15. Okay.
15.
So that's a decent.
This website.
Yeah. Man, I would love to see you cuddle. Like that would be a funny video, man.
Yeah. Bud Soda says, I don't have enough self-control. Am I?
Kim Side Money Plan says, how would a tip be figured out? Laughing emoji.
All right. If you're paying $700 for 8 hours, do you need to tip the person? I'm talking to the tip expert here, Pedro. If you book, all right, if I booked it, would you recommend me tip? I'm like, hey, I just found a color, $700 for 8 hours. Should I tip?
I think it depends on how you feel after. If you got really cuddled well, the conversation was great, you had a great ending, whatever it is, I feel like you probably should tip.
Pedro, that's $700. 20% of $700 is what?
Well, I don't know. I've never used the Cuddle app, but I don't know what the tip percentage is. But
I think
that if you have a good experience, you should probably tip.
You guys are smart. You guys should have already had this. Hold on a second. I'm just typing it in like an old man. $140 extra.
So I think like if I'm giving somebody, if I'm, let's just say I'm a single dude, I want to be cuddled by an attractive 23-year-old. If it's $700, I'm probably giving her $800. I'm probably throwing her $100.
Okay, all right.
That's probably what I would do, but I'll never do that. But we're just talking in hypotheticals here. So
yeah, Bud Soda, exactly. That's damn. All right, but what we're trying to say here, I don't know what the point with this was. What was the point?
That's why I like coming on here, man. Because we just talk about whatever for like 30 minutes.
We're laughing, but I tell you, if you had 2-3 a month, and you're just saying 2 or 3 a month, what happened if you actually
do 2 a week? Do 2 a week. Do 2 overnights a week. Let's just say that's $2,000 a week to cuddle, and you only work 2 nights a week, and you're making $2,000. Think about that. You're making $8,000 a month, and you're working 8 days, 8 nights. So you could have a W-2 during the day.
Yeah,
and then work it, and then you got $8,000 in supplemental income.
You would not turn on those apps, would you? Because you were like, just the idea, like, wait a minute, I just made this much money, and I look at go 10 miles for $8. I'm like, I'll never turn this on again. Like, when you start making different types of ways of making money, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
there's options there. You want to have your options open, and there's sometimes you're like, wait a minute, this is not even worth my time. But
yeah, that's
a lot of money. I'm looking at those prices, and if you can get one person look at my ugly eyes like, oh, I'll cuddle with you, I'm like, $8, 160 for 2 hours.
Oh man,
that's nothing too. 2 hours is a long time.
That's a long. But you gotta. I think I'm imagining it as the person wants to go to sleep or something, or be relaxed. So you're cuddling them, and then they're sleeping. But then do you uncuddle? Like if they're sleeping, do you back away? I don't know.
No, you gotta take it. You gotta just let your arm.
Yeah,
your arm starts to like lose, so it falls asleep because they're on the laying on your arm. But to Bud Soda talking about his dingling, So one of the things I saw in one of the videos, YouTube videos, is when they do the spooning and you're behind the person, that they put a pillow in between your junk, their junk. So even if you did pitch a tent, it won't rub, and because they understand it's a physical, like it's biology. It's not you decide to get erect. So it's certain things you can do to not, make it weird.
I listen. I think, and I almost want to. Well, I can't, but with some of these people, there's a secret menu. There's a what else is on the menu. I feel like that's just how it's common. I think in certain walks of life, and I feel like the cuddling app is no different.
In my 20s, I'll be like, yeah, what's next? But now I don't care. Like, no, I just pay me what I did for the cuddling and leave me alone. Same thing with delivery. Like sometimes women come to the door. I've seen at least 2 times. Literally, it was so odd. Like first time I was such a nerd. I don't know if I told you. Have I told you the first time that ever happened?
I don't think so.
So it was probably DoorDash, and it was lunchtime, and started like every other lunch shift. No big deal. Just handling orders. I get one order. I forgot what the hell it was. I go into the building, go up to the apartment. The woman opens the door casually. No type of hiding, not just open, tits out. I think I said, mind you, this is lunchtime. I think I handed her the damn bag. I said, have a good night. I was so mesmerized. My mind went dumb. And have a good night. Like I had no game. Like it game do anything, but just I wasn't smooth about it at all.
Were you attracted to her?
There were, yes, obviously, but I wasn't interested. Like obviously,
well, sure, yeah. But you could be attracted and not interested. Like those are 2 different things. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be like, oh, that's a good looking woman. Her boobs are nice.
Yeah,
okay, I got to get out of here. I'm married.
Just wish I was a little bit more smooth with my mouth. My brain didn't work. I said, have a good night. Like what's wrong? Have a good night.
I see me. I probably would have said something really smart. You know, like smart alecky or like kind of.
Yeah, funny. That's what I'm saying. You know like in the hindsight, I wish like, man, I would have, because first of all, it's inappropriate. It's obviously on purpose.
Yes.
You know, I was like come on. Come on.
I would have said like, oh, did you order something for the girls? Like, I would have said something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like just to get like a reaction and then just dropped it and then just turned around.
Yeah, you're putting me in a weird position here. Like I'm like, don't do that. Same thing with. That's why I give a lot of props to people who are doing, especially women. Kim Simons, right along with Bree and Gig Mom, because they probably got to deal with creepy weirdos all the time, doing weird stuff, coming into the.
We're creeps.
Yeah, we are. And coming to the door looking like, not fully clothed. And I'm sorry, we look disgusting. So like men don't like, you shouldn't be doing that. So like why, and they gotta deal with that full time every day. You know what I mean? It's
I couldn't imagine. Like I mean, I've had a few ride shares when I was ride sharing that were a little crazy.
I remember the show. I don't know if you remember this in HBO Taxi Cab Confessions. You remember that?
Oh, I remember that show. Oh yeah. You could
probably too young watching that.
if you do taxi driving or Uber or whatever late night and you do it long enough, you're gonna run into all kinds of stuff. You're picking up people from bars that are drunk, they're partying, they're not ready to stop partying yet. You pick them up, you start having conversations. I mean, it can go sideways real quick.
Yeah. Sometimes I realize there's been a few times where I've been to Uber and we're talking way too loud, talking about either ridiculously silly things and I always would tip the driver more and say, I'm sorry. Like, I know that was pretty annoying. And usually they laugh and like, it's mad cool. Like, but every time I've been with my friends and we're way too loud because we're hammered or whatever, I always tip the like, I know you didn't have to hear all that personal business that you have no idea who these people are that we're talking about. So yeah, as long as you tip well, you're gonna deal with that weird stuff. Like tip your drivers, man.
Absolutely, 100%.
Wait. Oh, really, Kim? Kim, didn't you have an untied? Oh.
Yeah, she said yeah. I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. this stream went sideways. I feel like it's still going in the right direction.
It's what y'all get when you get up. It's all good.
And you know what? Yeah. I mean, this is something that it's possible I may actually do this before the end of the year. I may get one, maybe, but I'm gonna try to get some really good photos. Should I do poses? Like this is what you look. This is what happens if you be in the bed. Like maybe I should have one. Like I don't know. No,
I don't know, man. It depends on what kind of services you're going to be offering.
No sex. No sex. It's all cuddles. In fact, I may wear a onesie just to make sure you're like they're not gonna pop out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man. I couldn't. I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't. I could totally see myself using the app if I was a rich millionaire, billionaire, and like didn't have like a companion. I could tell, but I couldn't be cuddled by an attractive woman I was attracted to. I couldn't do it. No. It'd have to be like some old lady or something like that.
And no poses has been suggested.
No poses.
Actually, I was thinking about this person's name. Pull my kid. You have the same brain. The Burt Reynolds pose.
With the rug on the rug or whatever. Right.
Yeah. That won't work.
Well, maybe you might need to do a picture like some of your guys had where you didn't show your face all the way because it gives a little mystery. You know?
But I feel like they're definitely selling ass. Like if you're not showing your face, you're selling right. Like I need to because cuddling, you're gonna have to look at the person's face. So I think they're doing something different. But problem is I can't do I would love to do the Burt Reynolds, but I gotta do some push-ups, do some incline bench presses.
Dad bods are in, man. The dad bods are in, bro. What are you talking about, man? That's a hot thing for the last couple of years is dad bods.
We gotta get our stuff together, Pedro. We gotta get it cut. We gotta get spelt.
I'll never be cut.
No,
never. Nope. That's Tanner Markley. That's on Tanner's channel. It's not over here.
Oh yeah, he does the flippy flip flops. You know what I'm talking about.
You said it right. Flippity flip flops.
All right, Pedro, do you know about fake taxi?
I don't know what that means now.
You're a good man. I'm not even going to tell you what it is.
I don't have no idea what that is.
I'll talk to you later about it.
I know a lot of crazy things. I've never heard of fake taxi before.
That's nice. Good, Pedro.
And that's the guy that's in St. Louis. So
he'll let you know what fake taxi.
Yeah, I'll have to ask him. That's funny.
It's very interesting. Don't Google fake taxi, guys. Don't do it.
I feel like I have to now, but
just put it in incognito tab. Like put it on the private tab as well. Not safe for work. Yeah. He's laughing.
Of course, it's another guy from St. Louis that has to bring the.
But you know what? That's a different type of content creation, and they get paid just like YouTube and other stuff. I think.
Okay.
I don't think we can even mention it. I think that we get kicked out of YouTube. Like I don't know. Starting to think. All right, now I just want to just put an obvious one in there. I'm not putting that up there. Yeah, but drove the bus.
Don't Google it on here.
All right. Yeah, you're right. Maybe this is going off the rails.